So I put a limiter on it. And from a plugin perspective, limiting is just another volume manipulation tool. So is compression. Okay. Alright, let's bring the other guitar back. Okay, I'm off to a good start, right? Oh, spinning wheel of death. That was scary there. Okay, so now that I have like a good start, let me see. I think I want to focus on rhythms now. Now, drums are a totally different subject matter. Drums for me. I struggle with the drums, y'all. I really do. It's like, I love my MPC. Trust me, I do. But sometimes I hate it too. There's an element of latency between the pads and the MPC VST software, and it's always something I have to fight. So sometimes when I'm playing, no matter what rhythmical pattern I'm playing in, I almost always have to compensate for the latencies that I'm hearing. So it's a little irritating at times. Which is why I've kind of stopped using my MPC as much. But don't get me wrong, I still love my MPC. I love the tonal qualities of all the drum samples that come with it. It's like nothing else that I've ever heard that's out there. Sure, I could spend hours and hours tweaking my basses and snares and subs and stuff, but I don't have a lot of time for all that. The MPC has a really good core pack of sounds carefully curated to go with the unit. And I'll sit there and go through their curated libraries and just kind of pick and choose the sounds that I want to use. And in my mix sound, I can always go back and tweak the drums a little more to make them more custom. And a lot of people do this, and I know I'm not alone. It's great to have your own custom drum packs that you build for yourself. And I probably will sit down and do that one day and just go through and just create like drum packs just for myself and tweak them to my liking using EQs and compression and limiting, and then just save them up and use them as my own personal packs. But at this particular juncture in my learning process, it's not really necessary. My focus is overall sound quality and mixing. Mixing is a very important component to music production, and being able to utilize all of these tools that I've acquired to be able to get a different sound has been invaluable to me. I spend more time now tweaking and using plugins to be able to give me a different type of sound in my music, and it's fun. It's just fun. Personally, I'm just going to stick with my plugins. I found Universal Audio to be like one of the best plugin manufacturers out there from a emulation perspective. If I'm looking to get more of what the equipment really was sounded like, I'm finding that if I venture more into the UAD plugins, that I'm able to utilize or get the sound quality that I'm looking for. So if you're looking for to purchase your first or maybe your next audio interface, you may want to give Universal Audio a really hard look before you traverse into anything else, because Universal Audio has done a tremendous job of creating very good emulations of all of that old gear from the past. And don't get me wrong, they're not alone. Waves is also one of the best plugin manufacturers on the planet. They have emulated I think by now almost every piece of outboard gear that exists on the planet, and their library is growing exponentially almost every year, adding more of the outboard gear that engineers are used to using in studios. So let me get off my soapbox on that.
Thank God, because I was starting to feel myself get older with every word.
That I want there first before I venture into something else, because it's supposed to be all plugins only, so I can't program my MPC to do anything in this show. Okay, so I want to do trap drums. Has a volume problem as well. Okay, so what I was doing was trying to raise the volume of the that sample drums, but the more I listen to the drums, the more I'm not liking them. So let me see. Funny, it has like the same kind of rhythmical pattern that are in those other samples. Okay, I'm about to give up on this one. Okay, moving on. Too much work. That's better. Okay, so I think we have a good start. Let me see what I want to do here. Let's give myself like a good 8 bars. Let's see. Oops, I think I might have bit the end of that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me get out of there. All right, so I want the drums to keep going on and on and on and on. All right, and let's see. I want to bring this in there. Okay, so let me do that. It acts as a filler. Without it, it sounds empty. But that would work in verses because you want to give the artist room. Let me see. Okay, so now we get into the verses, and I like to do. Okay, and I need to figure out what key I want to be in here too. So I know I'm in a D minor, so I actually need to find something in D minor. So I'm going to change my scale to D, and I need it to be a minor. Okay. Okay, let's get this one downloaded and loaded and see what else is in there. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see here. So let me see here. Looks like a good way to go. I almost wish though that I may have to add a delay so that it rings out a little bit more onto that sound. Okay, let me add a delay to that so that it rings out just a little bit more to the sound. This is just the beginning, so I'm just laying down a pattern now, and this won't be the end. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for da, 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 da. Come on, what am I looking for? think I'm still high off the cough syrup because my mental capacity is still a little sluggish today. So let me apologize. Again, I've kind of been trying to get over a cold for the past couple of days, so I've like not been feeling good at all. Let me see here. So I'm kind of recovering, and I've been taking a lot of sinus medication, so it has me feeling kind of lumpy. Okay, it's starting to sound like something. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put that in there. We gotta bring back our... Okay. So we are going to spice these drums up a little bit by changing them. We're gonna change the overall pattern. Okay, so what am I using? It is called the Looperator, and I'm pretty sure everybody's used this before. This is a plugin by Sugar Bytes, and basically it allows you to be able to rearrange the sample by using this really cool little utility. So they have all these little pre-built in filter effects and envelope effects, and you can rearrange it using their it's like a kind of a computer randomization algorithm, so it doesn't play the same thing over and over and over again, which is kind of cool. I've been using that, or learning how to use it, and that's how you would want to spice up the samples, the drums. So that's what I did. So I just duplicated the drums, dropped in the Looperator on this little drum sequence, which is the beginning, the hook, and I'm gonna leave the verses straight because I don't want to be doing all that crazy stuff in the verses. Okay, so, and what I did was add an echo boy to that that chopped up sequence up here of that synth lead. to give it a little bit more length at the ends so that it doesn't sound like it's being chopped off, and that did help it. Okay, so moving forward, let's see where we want to go. We want to go back into the next verse. Okay, we are getting there. There may be some additional stuff I want to do. Hold on, let me look at this from an overall perspective. So we got 2 verses that are going to be long enough for rap vocals. Then I want to do something at the end here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a loop of a sub. Let me think about that for a second. Let's see, sub. And I need it to be in D minor. Which is the overall sound, the overall key of the song. That's the root key. Because that very first sound that we started with the, which is like those bells, that's in D minor. Oh, see, yeah. I don't know if we're going to find what we're looking for. Okay. Funny, it works. I didn't think I was going to be able to find a sub sound that would work. Okay, let me see where I want to put it though. Oh, this is funny. Building a whole song with just nothing but samples is funny. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, guys. I really didn't. This is the final. So after going back and reviewing this, after being off of my cough syrup induced high, I made some minor changes to the guitar part, and I changed the strings up because it was a little bit too much Albee. And I think I've smoothed out some of the rough patches, so here it goes.
Ast3rix music, the invasion has begun.
is all I've got on this one. Don't forget to like if you do, subscribe, comment. I'm always looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. And if you're liking these shows, please don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so that you know when I'm uploading. And I'll see you on the other side.